Hey, welcome to Triggered Care. I'm Alex. This is the start of the third vlog series that I am making. It is 10/14/2018, 10:41 a.m. It's a Saturday. Wait, no. I think it's a Sunday. I don't know what day it is. It's a weekend day. We're going to be going out to eat soon. I've been triggered a lot this morning. I had nightmares about tornadoes, and then woke up sort of in a bad mood. Well, not in a bad mood, but like a sad mood. And then I had eggs. My husband made eggs for us for breakfast. And that was triggering for some reason. I don't know why, but I started eating the eggs and I started getting some flashbacks, and I started crying, and I had to take a break. And, I come in later, and me and hubby are cuddling on the couch. Charlie Brown is on, The Great Pumpkin, since it's October. And my son is playing around with us, cuddling us and hopping on us, just having fun. And then he accidentally rams his head into my husband's head. Which, it's an accident, but it's also not an accident. He has a really bad habit of ramming his head into other people's heads. And, we're like, hey, buddy, you gotta be careful. And then after that, he rammed his head he ran straight into me. And his head got my nose real bad. And I got my glasses on, so that hurt. And it didn't hurt so bad, but it was more of a shock hurt. I wasn't expecting that at all. And that flashed me back a little bit, and I accidentally started screaming at him. I couldn't control the screaming, and that makes me feel horrible. So I sent him up to his room for a minute, to calm down, because I was weeping and crying, and my husband is like, oh, does it hurt that bad? And it's like, no, it doesn't hurt that bad, just I'm having too many flashbacks right now. My brain is flashback central. And then after a few minutes, I calmed down, I stopped crying, I go up there to check on my little buddy, and he's still upset. I sit down with him and just explain, first, Mom shouldn't have screamed like that. That's not acceptable to just be screaming like a banshee, But at the same time, I don't take back my anger about it, because that's not okay for you to just... he's talking now, he's potty trained. He's getting to the age where he should know not to hurt people. Even if it's unintentional hurt, you don't need to be ramming your head into people. So that's what my morning's been so far. I'm hoping that the triggers calm down a bit, because they're still really intense, and it's hard. It's just, I don't even know what else to say about that. It's just hard to deal with. And then we got other stuff to do today. And I am just somewhat a mess. I still have a terrible cough, and I've been coughing so hard that my stomach hurts now whenever I cough. Sometimes even when I'm not coughing, if I'm sitting in a specific position, it will start hurting. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my brain. And then I talk to my girlfriends. I have a few really good girlfriends around here, and I've been talking to them, and they are also stressed beyond normal stress. And they both have PTSD too. I'm really blessed to have good girlfriends who also have PTSD, sort of like I do. And they've been disassociating heavily. And part of it is I'm wondering how many women are going through these PTSD storms, especially for women who don't even realize that they have PTSD, because with sexual assault, trauma, you know, I know for me, I repressed that really well, and if I hadn't gone to therapy to figure out my issues, I would still be lost and not know what's going on and not know why I'm so upset and not know why I'm raging out a lot more. You know, like, there's not a lot of information or classes on feeling management or even understanding your feelings. And I think I've seen some of that through the online support groups too, of people being stuck in really low spots and not being able to tell why they're in that spot, not being able to identify the trigger, not being able to identify anything, and so they internalize all that bad feeling against themselves, which I did that for a really, really long time. I did that, where, you know, if a PTSD storm was going on, I would blame myself. I would feel like a piece of shit. I would want to die, because that's what untreated PTSD feels like. In the bad spots, if you have PTSD and you're not treating it at all, and you just because the information is hard to find, like, you have to search it out, and if you don't know what terms to search, or you don't even know how to explain what you're feeling, because it's very hard putting words to these things, like, you're going to be stuck in a really hard spot, and you're going to keep going through these cycles of really bad emotional roller coaster type things. And I'm on a roller coaster, you know. I'm recovering with you guys. But I feel like suicide it's not really a danger for me anymore. And part of that was a couple years ago I made a pact with myself, where I promised myself that I would not die by my own hand. And I take promises pretty seriously. So that actually really helped me through the bad times, because then no matter how bad I got, that promise was still in my head somehow. Like, yeah, it's really bad, and yeah, you don't want to be alive. Like, I still have suicidal thoughts, and I still have suicidal ideation, but something switched in my brain when I drew that line for myself, and I'm like, I'm not going to off myself, no matter what. No matter how bad I feel, no matter what's going on, I'm not going to kill myself. And I don't even know how that really worked scientifically. I wish I could share that secret with people, but honestly, that's what I did, and it somehow stuck in my brain. And it has helped me a lot throughout the years, kind of giving more voice to my sanity voice versus the illogical voices in my head. So, but I think that will do it. We gotta start getting ready for going out. We gotta get ready for a bunch of stuff. I gotta try to calm down a little bit, since I'm gonna be out in public. So, I will see you guys in a bit. Whatever time I come back. Hey, it's 10/15/2018, 12:21 a.m. I attempted to sleep, and it did not work at all. I was cuddled up with my husband. I was comfortable for the first 2 seconds, and then he falls asleep really quickly. And then I got panicked. Like somebody's standing over me. And so I open my eyes and I see a man standing over me. And so I close my eyes, and there's little creaks around the house and noises, and I'm jumping and waking up my husband, who's concerned, but it's getting late and he has to wake up early for work. And I try to talk myself out of it, Like, these memories started coming back, especially a lot from the last repressed memory. And at first, I told myself, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just try to relax and go to sleep. But, I started jumping a lot and hallucinating. And then I didn't want my inner child to feel like I was pushing her away. So I told her, if you need to show me these things, you can. And I will understand. I understand that it's painful, and I understand that you can't keep that to yourself forever. And it's like I'm putting that expectation on her to just not bring these things up again ever, because I'm never ready for them. And that intensified my fear, and it intensified the hallucinations, mostly visual hallucinations of, I get terrified, open my eyes, and see a man in my room, and I just want to go to sleep. I want to wake up early and play games and make breakfast and have fun with my son. And that's what I want to do. But I also want my inner child to be okay. I just made a video. I'm actually exporting it right now about trauma anniversaries. And it occurred to me while I was editing it, Alex, you're probably going through a trauma anniversary right now. Everything you're listing with your other trauma anniversaries that you've experienced are your symptoms. Because I just kind of assumed that it was all the triggers going around, overloading my brain. But it would also make sense if it's some sort of trauma anniversary that I'm going through. And I don't know. And I figured now is the time that I should probably vlog to kind of expose what this does. Like, I've grounded. I took my crisis medicine, so I'm not shaky. I'm not having seizures. I had a couple cigarettes. And then I worked on some videos, and that kind of helped me ground a bit. And then I chose to do the vlog a bit to talk about it. Because, to everybody else going through stuff like this, it's hard. It's hard. I'm sorry, my voice probably sounds like crap. But that's just because I'm so close to the flashback. Usually I don't record when I am coming out of one. Flashbacks are very hard, and I've been bombarded with them a lot. And they keep coming back, especially at night, and especially when I try to sleep. And I don't know. I'm gonna try to relax a bit. I'm starting to watch funny YouTube videos. Making this vlog, I was hoping would help me kind of sort some stuff out and maybe be helpful to somebody else who is living through this or will live through this in the future, and then they can find this video and know that they're not alone, and that I know that it's terrifying, And I know the feeling it gives your heart. I know the distress it puts on your body. I know. And my heart goes out to you. Because, you know, it doesn't only affect me. It affects my family. It affects my husband. It affects my child. I don't even know how many triggerings today. And my son is so sweet. He'll ask me, you know, why are you crying, Mama? And then give me a hug or give me a kiss on the cheek and say, oh, are you better now? And I want so much for that to be enough for me to feel better and to not be stuck in my head. And then when it can't, when it's not enough, I feel like shit, like the worst mom. Everybody tells me that I'm a good mom, and I just say, yeah, I hope so. I fucking hope so. 'Cause I want my son to be happy. I want him to succeed at whatever he wants to do. It does not matter what his goal is. It doesn't matter what passion he finds in life. If it's the same as mine, great. If it's not, great. No matter what it is that gets him excited, I want him to have the opportunity and the self-esteem to pursue that. You know? So thank you for listening to me rant, especially if you listen to these vlogs, because they're really long. And I don't even know if they're good, but they make me feel better, and I'm hoping that they make other people feel better. Like, the only way I would stop doing them is if they made people feel poopy, you know? And I don't want to make people feel poopy. I'm trying to offer my own experiences for validation, and also hopefully become a platform for other people to do the same. Thank you all for listening to my after flashback ramblings. My brain is still really spacey and prone to hallucinations, which is why my voice sounds so weird, is because those feelings are still hit me in waves, just not as intensely. I'm not scratching myself or shaking, which is good. I don't think I could upload something of me having a seizure, because that is not fun. That's not good. If you have experiences like this, please feel free to share your pain and experience with everybody, with our support group, with people who understand and can validate that. Because being alone with this is incredibly hard. When that flashback came back last winter of pretty much the worst memory and pain that I've ever felt, I did research trying to figure out if it was a real memory, you know, or if I was making it up somehow, or if I was going psychotic and delusional. You know, there's a lot of questions around validities like that. But I knew for a fact that the pain I was feeling was real. I got a lot of infections. I got a lot of illness along with the memory that came back. And then more little hints of memories started filling up the pieces. And not having somebody to talk to with that was really hard. And it's not that I didn't have people to talk to. I was too afraid. I was too afraid of talking about it, about acknowledging it. I'm still afraid to talk about it because I'm afraid of more memory coming back from it. And that struggle between trying to recover and trying to process and just wanting with all your heart to avoid it. It is a struggle. And bless everybody who has to go through this hell. You deserve better, and you will get better. And it does get better. This isn't going to last forever. I'm not going to be stuck in these flashbacks forever. They will end. And I will find my happy days again. I will find my grounded days again. It's just about making it through these ones, you know? So thank you for listening. And I'm going to probably watch some more YouTube videos, or my video's almost done exporting, so I might play some games, but at the same time I want to go to sleep. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out how to sleep. I'll be back later. Hello everybody. It is 10:16, 6:36 a.m. I've been up for a couple hours now. Recorded some Overwatch. Watched some YouTube. Because I can't sleep. Because of the nightmares. So yeah. And then I also took cold medicine, so I'm feeling a little loopy. But I think that's just because I'm tired and on cold medicine. Because yesterday I woke up at 6 and I was just floating all day, so I didn't record anything because I couldn't really think. I still can't think, but then I feel bad that I haven't done it in a while. And it is a vlog, just to tell you about my daily experience. So, here's my daily experience. My brain doesn't work. It doesn't remember things. It doesn't record things. It just been uncomfortably floating for a while. But I have my therapy appointment tonight, so hopefully that helps me ground a bit. I'm still coughing a lot, and that sucks. And yeah. And I got meetings and appointments this week. And it's only Tuesday, but I don't want to do anything. I just want to stay in bed. But then I don't want to stay in bed, because then I have bad dreams. So that's about where I'm at. Oh yeah, I was gonna just talk about my computer a bit, since that is easy to talk about. I got a new processor, and me and my husband tried to install it a couple weeks ago, and it wasn't working with the motherboard. So I need to do a BIOS update for my motherboard in order for the processor to work. And that task is haunting me. It's not even complicated, probably. It's probably relatively easy. I've downloaded things before, obviously. I don't know. It just keeps hanging over my head, but then I keep wanting to do it because my computer, you've seen it in the videos, it glitches out a little bit. The processor is an older, well, not too old, but it's not fancy. Well, okay, it's not new at all. I have to admit, I have an older processor and motherboard. But it should be compatible with the i7, because that's what I got for a replacement processor. Sorry to go on that computer rant, but, you know, it's a story that I can say that makes sense and doesn't trigger me out too bad. One of my normal problems that I have, along with my son staying up late every night. Okay. Well, I just wanted to check in, but my brain is gone, so I don't know what I'm gonna say. Probably just a bunch of rambly stuff that don't make no sense. Also, who knows if you can understand me, because I mumble and talk weird when I'm not present. Like, I'm present, but you know, when you're just floating and you know you're not gonna remember anything. You're just there. And, yeah. Sort of like that. So, y'all have a good one until my next one that I make. Okay. Hello, it is 10/18/2018, 9:02 a.m. I haven't made a vlog thing for over a day. I had a good therapy appointment, but I've been floating a lot, you know. It's hard to get things done when you're floating real hard. Yeah, my brain's not working at all. Like, I haven't touched any video stuff in the last couple days. Like, I got a couple videos done over the weekend, so I'm able to upload them during the week every day. But the last couple days I've kind of just been taking a break, trying to get some house stuff done. Yeah, just trying to get stuff done. I got a big meeting tomorrow that I gotta get ready for, and I'm trying to keep my brain working. I'm starting to blank out some time, but not really too big of chunks, so that's good. I've been trying to go food shopping all week. I haven't been able to do that yet. Just the concept of driving is kind of scary, because my consciousness kind of seems to be really iffy. So I don't know. Part of it is, you know, I'm still sick, which sucks. And then repressed memories coming back. I mean, that sucks. Just, you know, feeling like you're crazy sucks. And not being able to make conversation or think. Like, I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. And I'm not necessarily angry, even. I'm just floating. Like, I can't feel anything. I guess numb would be the best word for that. See, I can't even think of the word numb. I can't even connect my brain enough to describe what I'm feeling. I've been depersonalizing a little bit more, you know, like seeing my body through a window versus actually being in my body. And then sometimes, if I'm panicking during that, you know, I think I'm dead. But then I'm not dead. I'm just mentally ill, apparently. And yeah, it's hard. It's hard not feeling, and it's hard feeling. No matter how you put it, being stuck in a PTSD boat sucks. Although, to be honest, I prefer numbness over extreme sadness or anger, because it means less emotional outburst. It's more like I'm just blank. But that still sucks in a way, because people will tell me something and I'll have them repeat it 3 times before it actually gets into my brain what they're trying to say. And yeah, and then I don't really feel like making videos when I'm like that, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what there is to talk about. I was hanging out with my girlfriend last night, and we were driving around, and I got quiet. It's like my brain's not working. All I can do is name off things that I see right now. So I don't know. That's been my day. Or my last couple days. So hopefully all y'all are surviving good, doing good. I'm hoping to ground soon. You know, grounding might be nice. Well, part of it is I've been doing chores the last couple days too. Since I'm taking a break from the video stuff, I've been trying to do more household cleaning, and that always triggers me out really bad. So that could be another reason why I'm floating and just not feeling anything, is I am kind of triggering myself, but it's worth it because the house needs to get clean. You know, it's come to the point, years ago it came to the point where I had to clean through my triggers, you know, and just friggin' deal with it and cry and freak out a bit. And I've gotten better to the point where I don't usually have a physical breakdown anymore when doing chores, which I used to start doing chores to the point where I was getting obsessive about it and just running around the house, and then I would end in this big cry, mental breakdown, screaming tantrum almost. I don't do that anymore. Now I've gotten to the point where I can do a chore and then my body just gets real tense, like my legs will stiffen up and my body will kind of stiffen up, but you know, then I do my self-care kit, I do my distractions, my relaxation techniques and all of that to kind of ground myself. I also listen to music or a podcast while I do chores now. That's really helped me with those triggers to kind of keep my brain in the reality, in the real world, so those auditory hallucinations don't make me go crazy. So yeah. My son is watching Caillou at the moment, which, you know, I used to watch Caillou with my little sisters, but now it's like certain cartoons, if I'm in the same room with them, I start getting anxious. Oh, so I hope y'all are doing good. If you have any video topic suggestions, please let me know about them, because my brain is unable to think at the moment. So there might be a break in videos, but that's just going to be until I can ground and actually connect with my brain again. So I think that will do it for now. Yeah. Isn't this great, talking to somebody who's got blank brain? I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be back. If I can remember, I'll be back, and then I'm gonna upload all this over the weekend. So I hope you guys are doing good. Oh, it is 10/19/2018. It's 6:36 a.m. I woke up 2 hours ago crying, and woke up my husband. I have an appointment this morning, and I had a nightmare about getting lost and being alone. And then my grandma. And when I woke up, I just wanted to die, sort of, you know. And I realized it's not just because of the appointment. I must be going through some sort of emotional flashback or something, but I don't know. Sometimes it's really hard not cutting yourself, you know? Sometimes it's really, really hard. That's a hard thing to not do. And, yeah. Let's see. When was the last vlog? Yesterday. Jesus, I don't even remember what I said yesterday. My memories have been harder and harder to hold on to. I think it might be a trauma anniversary of something. I don't remember what. I can't remember what. Everything's just kind of blurry in my memory now. And, well, I wanted to get some videos done. I don't even have one to upload today, so, you know, maybe I'll work on this today. And then I'll definitely upload one over the weekend. And then I got ideas written down for next week. You know, it's not even that I need to do that. It's my only refuge from feeling like poop sometimes, you know? Having a passion project that you can kind of put your energy and thoughts to instead of just yourself. Which a lot of it is about me, I'll be honest. It's not about me in a way, but storytelling's way different than dealing with your own shit, you know? I don't want to be like this. Not that anybody wants to be like this, you know? Nobody would choose to be this way. I'm so tired of waking my husband up either late at night or early in the morning crying or screaming. You know? And the stupid thing is, I have medicine. I have medicine that they gave me to help with the night terrors, and I'm too afraid to take it. I don't want to be addicted to it. And then also I'm afraid of what it will make me feel like after I take it, and then it will cause a panic attack, because it's supposed to calm me down. But any medicine that makes my heart go slower kind of freaks me out a bit. Part of that is last time I took something like that was right around the time I started having really bad seizures. So I got an aversion to it. You know, that's the hardest part, is seeing that you have aversions to things and then just trying to tell yourself that's stupid. Just do it. Just get better, you know? You stigmatize yourself and you get mad at yourself because you've had to deal with yourself longer than anybody, you know? Not that you had to deal with yourself, but you've had to deal with yourself along with that asshole voices in your head who do a very good job of putting you down. So, I sure do hope you guys are doing a lot better than I am. If you're not, my heart goes out to you, you know? Or if you're going through the same stuff, my heart goes out to you. Been doing lots of crying, lots of mourning, lots of flashbacks. Last month it's been like rape flashback central, I'll tell you what. All the fucking triggers and stupid memes out there. You know, I got my Facebook to the point where, like, I unfollowed everybody who shares this stuff like that, and It's almost like a safe place. All I see are my support group posts, which of course none of them are going to post stuff like that on there. And then like local news stuff. But then local news is depressing as all hell too. Oh my god. I just feel overwhelmed. And I don't know what to do. You know? But you gotta carry on. You gotta keep on, keep on. I don't know. I'm gonna try to record some other videos, so hopefully I can do that. I think talking about anything else other than my feelings right now will probably help. So, you know, I don't even know if this is the last vlog for this video. It probably is, since I'm gonna upload it this weekend. So, I wanted to throw in here, like, even if you don't have a story, but if you have, like, a video suggestion, an idea that you want to be a video done on, or anything like that, you know, feel free to let me know. I mean, I got video ideas, but I like hearing back from the community too, and knowing what they want me to talk about. And also, all the ideas I've gotten from support people are really good ideas. You know, like, they're all really good topics to talk about. My brain isn't capable of seeing every topic that everybody wants to hear about, so. Well, I wanted to throw that out there. Down below are links for stuff. You know what the links are for, I'm pretty sure. And if you don't, I got them labeled. And I hope everybody's weekend is going really good. Alright? Have a very good weekend for me. Peace out. Or no, that's not mine. I've been watching too much of a different YouTuber that says peace at the end of all of his videos. What I meant to say was have a good one.